Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. If you live in the Western world, you know that Russia did not destroy any defense system in Ukraine. You know that. Why? Because that's what these guys are saying, which is no HIMARS and no Patriot systems. You know that. Russia might have scratched a little bit one Patriot system in Kiev, but it was just a scratch, you know what I mean? Some dust just fell on the Patriot system, nothing. So this is how we are supposed to look at the war. We've been winning since February 24th, and they have been losing since then. But if you look at the map, it doesn't, show that. We have here a little article coming from Ukrinform where we find that actually the Ukrainians continuously destroy Russian air defense systems, but the Russians don't destroy any of the Ukrainians US made. I wonder if that's the reason why, because they're made in US. Or could be because this is actually a commercial advertising session of the military-industrial complex capabilities, I suspect about 99% that that's exactly what it is. Our weapons are good, their weapons are bad, and everybody else, you throw away your old military weapons, which let's put them 3 or 4 years old, and you're gonna buy the new ones, the best one. Look, they're the best in Ukraine. So let's read this little article that's going to show us how fantastic these guys are and how stupid the other ones must be. Ukraine destroys another 4, not 1, 4 Russian air defense systems. Okay. Military counterintelligence operatives with the security service of Ukraine destroyed 4 anti-aircraft missile complexes manned by Russian invaders, a Buk M1 and 3 Tor-2 MS. The SBU press office reported this on Telegram. Ukrinform reports, or saw. That's fantastic. One of the enemy's Tor systems attempted, feebly attempted, to shoot down a Ukrainian kamikaze drone. Not even a missile. It was just a kamikaze drone flying 25 miles per hour. Failing to do so, having evaded the missile in manual mode, the drone operator locked on the target and destroyed it as the enemy was trying to evacuate the launcher from the strike zone. So these systems are so bad they can't even shoot a kamikaze drone that flies very, very slowly. But anyway, slowly compared with what probably these guys are expected to hit, which is missiles and rockets. But hey, what do I know? Let's move on. SBU operatives also destroyed 3 enemy self-propelled Nona artillery units, 3 infantry fighting vehicles, 2 main battle tanks, an electronic warfare station, and a number of Russian fortified positions. Counterintelligence officers spotted Ukrainian artillery fire, which allowed for destroying another 84 units of Russian heavy weaponry, including 7 tanks, 6 Grad multiple rocket launchers, 6 self-propelled howitzers, 11 artillery units, 21 armored vehicles, and other pieces of equipment, 5 nuclear weapons, 3 Moscows, and 25 St. Petersburgs. How about maybe they destroyed a Potemkin vessel as well. All right, now, I do not live in Ukraine. I'm not part of the war. How can I verify that is true? I can't. How can anybody verify that's true? I'm pretty sure some very deep, how should I put it, operations could find out if that's true, which is the Russians, the Ukrainians, the Americans, and whoever is, in the control room and the information room, let's put it this way. They are the only ones. And they will give us whatever numbers they want. And I can't say anything. Let's say I'm in the Ukraine information, the one that's going to provide the information, and I received from the front. There were, let's say, one howitzer destroyed, one air defense system was destroyed. I'm talking about the Russians. Two. I say, no, there was not. Okay, send a communique like this. 25 howitzers were destroyed, 25 infantry vehicles, 50 tanks, 4 air defense systems, 329 military personnel, 2 ammunition hubs, 5 boats, and I don't know, 5 generals. Go. And they put that in writing. You tell me when this thing is taken by Ukrinform, which is a governmental institution, media outlet, and it will be taken by Reuters and others, they will say the information cannot be verified. Of course you can't, because I told you so. You verify it with me, and I will tell you, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what happened. Who's gonna verify that and how? Do you think there's going to be some controllers going and checking and asking, hey, Mr. Kosman, where exactly did you destroy those 25 howitzers? I say on the front. I can't disclose the information. It's confidential. That would reveal our positions. So, off. People, this is the way it works. You don't think so? Okay, well, believe them. And I don't say to believe me, but you tell me, how can you verify it? I don't know if you have ever been in a situation where you were covered, or whatever you did was covered by news, by the media. It was in the room with you. And then you read the newspapers or communiques the next day, and they told you there were a bunch of people over there. And there were thousands of people. Or he said this, he touched up on that, and they ignore everything else that you said that would show a different picture. And this is here, the good media, the good. Do you think those guys in a war zone will tell you, we didn't fish anything today, we didn't catch anything, my friends? No, we're just losers. That's how do you think they're going to say it? Even if, let's say that would be the case, they would not say that. I'm pretty sure the Ukrainians destroy Russian infrastructure and weapons and air defense systems and so on. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% certain that the other ones return the favor. So, but I'm just pointing out that this communique comes from one person or a group of guys that they make the news. They send it out. And they cannot be verified. Cannot be checked. Confidential. War zone. Like FBI or CIA. When you ask them to reveal, provide you some documents, and not us. We don't even, remember the elected officials and the Senate, for instance, whatever Senate investigative commission and tralala, they show up and they ask an FBI to release the information, release these documents, subpoena them or whatever. What's the answer? It's an ongoing investigation that would, do this, would do this. We can't do it. It's confidential and will expose our operatives or agents to harm, so we can't disclose anything. We redact it. No, we can't even redact the document because, the enemy could figure out just by the redaction. So it would be futile to provide you the redacted document, which would be all black. That's what they say. So I can come and say whatever I want, and when you come and ask me, okay, what's your evidence? Confidential. I can't share with anybody. National security. Bye. That's how it works, my friends. And it's not only working in this, the same, everybody is, what do you think? Are you going to check them? And what are you going to do if you find out that's not true? Are you going to, is Reuters or Agence France Presse or these guys on that side who already are in poop up to over their head, they're going to say, actually the Ukrainians lied? When you're going to hear that said, that means Ukraine is going to go and lay down its weapons and going to talk to Putin. When you're going to hear the mass media in the West saying such a thing, that means they drop them off their lap, and these guys are going to say, hey, Putin, we want to talk. That's done. But until then, that's not going to happen. We're still fighting the evil. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.